Starting right now.
All right, welcome to another episode of the Rocket Report.
Hello.
Hello.
So, our topic for today is going to start off with scalpers. Scalpers are still a big problem for the collecting Pokemon cards, and it's really showing, especially with the Mega Evolutions coming out. You still have some people that just go out and buy the entire collection of it all at once.
Yeah.
I get if you want to collect the cards, but even then you shouldn't buy all of it up at once. And most of the people, what they're doing is they're going out and they're buying them all up because they know they can sell them for double the price. Triple, quadruple, even. And that is the problem, and nothing's being done about it. Our local Walmart is hit heavily with scalpers because there's never any Pokemon cards there.
There's not.
So that's becoming an increasing difficult thing to find cards. Like, I'll be honest, I have quite a bit of Pokemon cards, but I didn't buy them all at once. For multiple trips going to certain collectible stores and local comic store that I like to go to. But even then, I don't buy every single pack out when I go. I'll buy 3 or 4 at a time, but I'm not buying every single pack out. Or if there's options, like another store I go to has different types, I'll buy 3 or 4 of each pack, and there'll still be like a lot left. There's multiple packs left. And the problem is you have others that just buy it all up.
Yeah, forget those people.
So another thing I want to go on, JW.
Yeah, people seem to still want to try to snag all of that stuff, which I get. Those cards are worth money. You know, even like the single cards, now you can get for certain ones for ridiculous amounts of money, but still.
Should be more considerate of other fans and not buy it all up. The other thing I want to touch in on this podcast is our first giveaway. We want to hit 200 subscribers on YouTube. And on our TikTok, we want to hit at least 100 followers. So far, we're at 29 subscribers on YouTube and 4 followers on TikTok. And we're going to announce the giveaway on our TikTok channel. So it's the same as this one. It's Poké Pools 1992, and the profile picture is the same. So if you want to hop over there and check it out, you can. But once we hit that, our first giveaway is going to be one of the Team Rocket tins I have. And then the next one I'm considering, because I'm considering trying to find one of the Prismatic Evolution poster bundles and do a giveaway for that. But as our channels grow for the TikTok and YouTube, we'll be able to do a lot better giveaways. There'll be more value to what they are.
My Abra just evolved, by the way.
Your what?
My Abra.
Your Abra? So you got a Kadabra?
Yeah.
Anyways, but our main topic, enough of the scalpers, because I don't want to do a whole segment on just scalpers. Let's get on to our actual topic, Pokédex entries, and I'll start us off. Here's some shocking Pokédex entries. I mean, Drifloon, I'm pretty sure we already did it in the first one. If it is whispered that any child who mistakes Drifloon for a balloon and holds on to it could wind up missing.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally kidnaps children. Banetta, a doll that becomes a Pokemon with a grudge. When its grudge is strong enough, it seeks the child that disowned it. And imagine getting rid of a toy and your toy just comes back and just beats you. I know we talked Mimikyu. Hypno. It carries a pendulum-like device. It hypnotizes children and makes them vanish. One of the earliest Pokédex entries straight up imply abduction. Fire and steel Pokemon types. Metacargo, its body temperature is approximately 18,000 degrees. Water is vaporized on contact. That's hotter than the surface of the sun.
Well,
Standing near it would incinerate you. How is that even a Pokemon? How do you even... How? Because you know Slugman evolves. How is that even a thing? How was that even able to walk, to crawl around?
yeah, that's why I'm trying to get it.
That kind of seems ridiculous. I want to look up his Pokédex entry. But, hold on, I'll do one more. Kadabra, Gen 1, a boy with psychic powers awoke one morning and transformed into a Kadabra. That's really what it was called? So this Pokemon might just be a cursed child. I didn't even realize that one.
Yeah.
But I'll let y'all go. One of you search up something or say a Pokedex entry.
I will say one. I found one that the Pokemon has me jealous.
Really?
The Scarlet and Violet Pokedex for Polyrath. It states that no matter how hard that Pokemon exercises, it never fatigues.
Really?
No matter how hard it works, it does not fatigue at all. Jealous. Ugh.
Yeah. I'm in the Pokemon battle.
Yeah. You have anything, Cole, before I drop
You-
some
you-
Cargo facts?
You go ahead.
Okay, so I looked it up. Macargo, as it said, its body temperature it's hotter than the surface of the sun. That is Pokemon Silver's entry. This is Gold's entry on it. The shell on its back is just cooled magma. At moments of anger, it will heat up and melt its own shell. Imagine it so mad you just melt your own shell. Pokemon Crystal, its body is as hot as lava and is always billowing. Flames will occasionally burst from the cracks in its shell. Pokemon Ruby, Magcargo's body temperature is basically saying the same, hotter than the sun. If it were to live in a typical home, the house would burn down to nothing. And well, of course, it's hotter than the sun. I've looked at this up. So why its entry is so infamous is 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit is hotter than the surface of the sun, which is 10,000. The air around Magcargo would be plasma. Rocks and metal would instantly melt at that point, and anything within meters of it would disintegrate. In short, life on Earth couldn't exist anywhere near it. So how does this exist? That exists as sometimes you do have to also guess that sometimes Pokemon Dex does exaggerate a bit.
Yeah.
Because the big problem is Magcargo's existence would ignite the planet's atmosphere, so just one of them would be enough to just destroy it.
Try and fight May.
How does that exist?
You know, it's just Pokemon. Maybe the world's just different.
But some things, many fans actually just look at it as like Pokemon folklore, not physics, something told by in-world scientists who don't have actual data.
Yeah.
Because there's no way, if you think about it, there's no way that game could exist and be that hot. Alright, I'll let y'all drop some stuff because that's all I have. I don't want to make a Mad Cargo section.
I have one. Metapod's inners are soft and could spill out.
It's what?
Soft and could spill out.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
Or Metapod. I got a small one, apparently, from the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Pokédex for Farfetch'd. Those leaf
Yeah.
things that they carry around. Apparently, they've been known to fight for them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Imagine one having one that you like more, and you're like,
Turn
they
into
just
a Farfetch'd fight club.
a first rule of Farfetch Fight Club is you don't talk about it. JW's gonna walk out and just get beat by Farfetch for leaking their Fight Club.
Yep.
So Frostless, when it finds humans or Pokemon it likes, it freezes them solid and takes them to its lair to admire. Imagine it just you start your Pokemon journey and that's the first Pokemon you run into. It's like, you know what? I really like them.
Yeah.
And then you're just a freaking popsicle in a layer being admired. Basically, oh my gosh, it just basically says it kills you.
I just destroyed May.
Gardevoir. I don't know. I feel like I know who you are, but I had to see you.
Gardevoir.
Gardevoir. So apparently it's Pokédex entry. It will throw itself into a black hole to protect its trainer, and this is Pokemon Sun. This is literally cosmic level devotion, cosmic suicide level,
Yeah.
cosmic unaliving. Please don't be mad at me for messing up and saying that word. YouTube. I'm just reading off what it says.
Dang.
But nothing's, and I know we talked about this one before in the last Pokédex entry, but nothing is as bad as Spoink. At least other Pokemon can stop moving. It just has to. It can't stop moving. If not, it dies. Imagine not knowing that. Imagine not knowing that Spoink can't stop jumping and you pick it up. So, Gengar again, but worse. It's said to emerge from darkness to steal lives of those who become lost in mountains. And that's in silver. Haunter, its tongue is made of gas. If licked, its victim starts shaking constantly until it unalives you, and that's silver. Oh crap, Pikachu and Ash should have been unalived in the Kanto series, considering it licked both of them. It kills you by licking you. Sharkpedo, its fangs can tear through iron. Once it charges, it can't stop until it hits something.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to be on that other end, but nothing's bad as Spine Crusher.
Spine pressure. No.
What was that bear's name that hugs you until it breaks your spine?
Beware.
What J-Dub said.
Yeah, but I want to see what it says when I ask this. Pokemon that breaks your spine. Oh, it's the first thing it said. Beware. The Pokemon has the habit of hugging its companions. Many trainers have left this world after their spines were squashed by its hug. Imagine it's just so happy it sees you and it's just like, I want to find one in Legend Z. And I know we've been playing that one, JW, but I hope Beware's in it so I could get it and name it Spine Crusher.
I don't know if it is. It may be in the DLC.
I hope so. I want to name it Spine Crusher.
Mention DLC.
Okay, I'll put it past the Machops Gen 1, but one arm alone can move mountains. With 4 arms it could Throw 1,000 punches in 2 seconds. That's red and blue.
That's okay. I got a funny one. Okay, Cloyster.
Yeah.
The Pokédex, the Scarlet and Violet Pokédex for Cloyster says that it's capable of swimming, but if you think about it, Cloyster doesn't have fins or anything like that. All it is a shell. So
Well,
you
it's
know
a
how it
clam, so
swims? Yeah,
how?
you know how it swims? It swallows water and then it jets it out of its rear. And that propels it forward.
Wow.
That's one way to do it.
But it basically gives itself diarrhea.
Diarrhea-powered propulsion.
I mean, it works.
Tyranitar is so strong it can bring down a mountain to make its nest. Usharang, although it's a good climber, it often snaps trees in half as it stretches for food. That's in Crystal. Crocodile, it can crush the body of an automobile with its powerful jaws. That's in black. Um, I think it would be terrifying to be starting your journey and you just get unalived by Beware. Or basically crippled. Imagine you start your journey and you got your Pikachu, your Bulbasaur, your Squirtle, your JW, your Fuecoco.
Fuecoco.
Or you think you and your Fuecoco are going to have this amazing journey and then Beware just breaks your spine?
Dang it, Beware.
It just pops out and breaks you like a freaking Kit Kat. Go! Want to add
What?
anything to this?
Grandpa, he'll burn down a boy's house if it like messes with the child or friends. So that's funny. I'll just beat Wally. He didn't want anything.
I'm going to see if I can find some funny entries. The funniest Pokedex entry, Psyduck. It's constantly wrecked by a headache. When its headache turns intense, it begins using mysterious powers. So, don't make that one. Slowpoke. It is so absent-minded that it won't feel pain if its tail is bitten. Sometimes it doesn't notice that it's been bitten until a day later. Well, I could relate to that. Geodude, proud of their sturdy bodies, they bash against each other to prove who is harder. Oh, that just sounds wrong. They rock headbutt each other all day just for fun. Just to prove who has the harder head.
Yeah.
I don't see how this would be a funny Pokédex entry. Octillery, it traps its enemies with its suction cup tentacles and smashes them with its rock hard head. That don't sound funny at all. Lickitung, it licks everything in sight to memorize what things taste like. It's so unpleasant that it usually is thrown out of groups. Pokemon Yellow. Imagine just you wake up one morning, walk outside, and you get licked by a Lickitung.
Yeah. Need a fire type Pokemon.
It's okay, I got one. It's kind of funky. It's not really funny or anything. But apparently Porygon is capable of reverting itself entirely back to its programmed data and entering cyberspace.
Really?
So it can just take itself out. It's like, nope, no more. Back to cyberspace.
Here's a Pokemon that I could relate to at being petty. Cascoon, it never forgets any attack it endured while in the cocoon. After evolution, it seeks for payback. Pokemon Sapphire. So it's basically a silk ball that holds a freaking grudge. Imagine you
Nice.
forget. Imagine you accidentally like bump into your Cascoon while it's there, and it just remembers every time you stub your toe on it, and then it just beats you down. Alakazam, its brain can outperform a supercomputer. However, it never uses spoons for eating, only for battle. Pokemon Stadium 2. Genius psychic wizard who refuses to eat properly.
Yeah.
Poliwhirl, though it's skilled at walking, it prefers to live in water because on land it sweats too much and gets uncomfortable. Okay, that's a weird one. Alright, Goldie, what do you have to add? Rocket Grunt.
Darumaka's. I'm saying that name right, JW?
Darumaka, yeah.
Yeah. Their droppings were used for warmth. So warming up yourself with poop.
Okay, according to the Legend ZA Pokédex, Heracross has a knack for planting its feet firmly into the ground or a bark of a tree and basically flinging foes away with its horn like a damn trebuchet, like a catapult.
Wow.
It's like, be gone with you. Whoosh.
That would be unfortunate.
Metal claw.
Oh, would
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
Would be quite unfortunate.
happy.
Before we wrap this up, when the next Pokemon game coming out next year, what do you think it's going to be? Because if you look at it, Legends Arceus led into the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. Do you think we're potentially going to get a remake for Kalos?
Probably.
I mean, it's possible, but they also have those leaks out for the Gen 10 or whatever.
I mean, there's nothing stopping them from letting them both out.
No, that's true.
I mean, if you look at it, Legends Arceus, literally right after it, they made Shining Diamond and Brilliant Pearl.
You said that backwards, but yeah.
It's the new versions. You didn't get those, did you?
Nope.
I'm sorry that you didn't get the newer games. What are you, poor?
Yep.
Same.
And what now? You love Pokemon.
But I think this. I can't talk. So I think this is probably about a good time to call it a wraps for this episode. I know we're behind by a lot because life got us busy, and this is the most recent episode since When was the last time we let out a podcast episode?
A few weeks ago.
Let me get to the playlist. No. So the last time we did it was 3 weeks ago, which was the evolutions.
Yeah.
So I say this is probably a good, like I said, it's a good wrap up. Our next podcast topic is undetermined. I'm not sure what it might be. Maybe we'll talk about potential games. Maybe we'll just talk about random stuff. Who knows? I got no ideas yet. Maybe we'll talk about our favorite Pokemon.
Oh.
But like I said before, once we hit 200 subscribers on YouTube and 100 followers on TikTok, we'll do our very first giveaway to be a Team Rocket 10. So please give us a follow on both. And one thing I will say is unique about the channel is I see other channels where they post the price of the cards. That's cool and everything, but I really don't like posting the price of the cards because I don't feel like that's really into the collecting aspect. And I'm doing it to collect the cards. That's why I do the pack openings to show you what I get. Because I am all in it for the collecting and enjoyment of Pokemon. I'm not saying the channels that show how much each card costs don't enjoy Pokemon. I just don't really see the point of showing how much each card's valued at. But that's all I have to say. I'm passing you over to JW, the Rocket Grunt.
Yeah, this was fun getting to listen out some more Pokédex entries and whatnot. And yeah, life kind of got everybody busy for a while. So yeah.
How about we just blame Cole?
No.
Damn it, Cole. Oh well. But, you know, that's what happens. So
We lagged here for a moment.
We always do.
Did JW die?
you broke it.
Did he get hugged by a Beware?
Probably.
I guess it is passing it off to Cole, unless he has something else to say.
No, to you, Cole.
No, not really.
No closing thoughts?
Pokemon.
That's all we have to say.
Right. Why? Are y'all gonna say bye as well?
Bye bye.
Oh, bye. See you next time, whenever we record.
Nice.
We'll blame Cole.
Dang.